Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Black Diamond FX morning Zoom session. Today, we're going to look over a couple setups and we will be going over, you know what? We're going to take it back a little bit. We're going to take it back a little bit because, we've been looking at this the last couple of days. We've been looking at this price cycle. But in the course of looking at the price cycle, it's important that we understand that we truly understand market structure, all right, and how we use market structure with the price cycle, with supply and demand to be successful, to find good trades, right? So we will take it back for a little bit. And this is just going to be, we're not going to spend a lot of time on market structure because I know you guys pretty much remember, but we're going to do like a little refresher. All right. So let me pull up let me see, where's my whiteboard? Let me see. I should have it. Let's see, whiteboard. There it is right there. I don't know what's the deal. It's just been taking a little minute for it to come up. All right, let's see. Somebody had a message. Oh, no, not for me. Hope everybody having a great morning. All right. So market structure. First, we're going to look at, let's look at this one right here, basic market structure. All right. All right. So for those of you that need the refresher, the market moves in three different ways, right? It moves up, it moves down, and it moves sideways in consolidation. All right. So when we're on an uptrend, we're going to make higher highs and higher lows. See, it's going up. It's going to go up, make a high, come down, make a low. Go up, make a higher high. And this is called a higher high because it's higher than the previous high. Now, I want to show you something. Every time the market makes a higher high, it forms a break of structure once it passed this high. All right. Once it passed the previous high, this is called a break of structure. All right. So when you hear me say break of structure, this is what's happening. It goes up, makes this high, comes down, make a higher low, and then boom, it breaks this previous high, forms a new high. Once it breaks the previous high, once again, it's called a break of structure. All right. And as you can see, we have break of structure here as well. Break of structure here as well. All right. And sometimes you're going to see me label that on the chart as BOS. All that means is break of structure. All right. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. All right. So that's an uptrend. Now, as it's going up, we're getting break of structure and liquidity. At all these lows, there's liquidity. All right. And even up here, even above these higher highs, there's liquidity. And liquidity is just taken out. It's just being taken out as it comes up. That's why we don't necessarily focus on an uptrend. We don't focus on the liquidity above these higher highs because it automatically gets taken out. All right. Now the higher lows, they get taken out coming down on the downtrend over here. Okay. So as you can see, we have a downtrend, right? So that on a downtrend, let me see. All right. So on a downtrend, you're going to start up here. Then you're going to make a low, then a lower high. Okay. So when you make this low and then you make this lower high, once this lower high comes down and breaks this lower low, that's called break of structure, just like on this side. Okay. So you get this break of structure, you get this break of structure, and you get this break of structure as well. And same thing, just like on the opposite side, when it's going up, it creates liquidity on the bottom side. Well, when it's going down, it creates top side liquidity at these lower highs. All right. And just like over here, the liquidity is taken out on the downtrend. Well, on this side, it's taken up when the market comes up, right? And we also have consolidation. Consolidation, as you can see, a sideways moving market. All right, you're going to have support at the bottom. You're going to have support down here. All right, and you're going to have resistance on the top side up here. All right, and price is just pretty much going to move in between support and resistance. Now, there are some people taking trades. There are some people taking trades in consolidation, right? And that's why a lot of people get faked out. You know, they get caught up in this whipsaw consolidation, and then price is just going to take off in one direction. All right. Or sometimes you might see it take off in one direction and go in the opposite direction, but we just wait for it. And that's why knowing what direction the market is going in is crucial, because we only want to trade in the direction of market structure. And how do we find that? We go to the higher time frame, 4-hour, daily. Depends on your trading style. Like me, I'm a day trader. So a lot of times I look at like the 4-hour or perhaps even the 1 hour, but mainly I look at the 4-hour. And whatever direction market structure is moving in on the 4-hour, then I use that as my trend. Julian, I need you to quiet down. All right. So, and that's our market structure. So that's something else I want to show you guys as well. All right, let's see. Do I have it on here? Yep. Right here, change of character. Let's look at, we'll look at this one first. This one. Let me see. All right, let's look at this one first. Okay, so what's change of character? Change of character. Okay, so now I gotta break out my pen, y'all. I gotta do get a little more detail with it. All right. Oh, wait, where's my whiteboard? That's not it. Wait, did I just exit off my whiteboard? No, huh? Hold on, I'll go back to it. Give me 1 second. I just exit clean off my whiteboard, man. How? Sorry about that. All right. Let it load up right quick. So let's see which one. Let's look at this one. This one looks a bit cleaner. This one right here. All right. Change of character and break of structure. So just like we talked about, hold on 1 second. All right. So just like we talked about, uptrend, we have, hold on, we have our break of structure at each high. All right. And on a downtrend, we have break of structure at the lows. Now, I want y'all to notice something. All right. So CHOCH, that means change of character, right? But change of character is also a break of structure. However, what's special about change of character is that once we get a change of character, a change of character, a change of character is our first indication that our price is reversing. Because look what happens. We come up and we go down. We go up and we go down. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And look what happens. If we goes up, all right, we create this high, but then we come down and we start beating lows. And that first low that we beat, down, hold on. That first low that we beat down here, this is called our change of character. All right. Now, just because we beat this low, don't mean that we're going down, because we could beat the low and then price could do something like come up, boom, 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 and keep going up. All right. And if it do that and it beat this high, then everything we just did is null and void. Okay. So hold on a second. I got to do a little erasing. Oh, man, I didn't want to erase you. All right. Put my line back right quick. You know, I just like all my stuff to be uniform. That's just me, the perfectionist in me. All right. Um, so the first time this higher low is broken is our change of character. Now, what we need to confirm it, first of all, it can't break this high up here. Cannot break this high, right? It needs to come up. And once we see our change of character form right here, that's when we start looking for a potential zone somewhere up in this area. All right, that we can take a trade from somewhere here. And if we know how to use our Fibonacci's, if we put our Fibonacci on, and I'm going to show you that once we go into the live chart. We put our Fibonacci on above 50% is called a premium zone. You want to sell from premium. Below 50% is called discount zone. So you want to buy from discount. Remember, we sell at premium and we buy at discount. So we're going to be looking, see how this is coming down? We want to see price come up, tap into our zone, right? And then the same thing, once it tap into the zone, we go down to lower time frames and we look for the same thing. I would change the character inside wherever it tap in the zone, and that's where you take your trade from, and you can hold it and you can run it down. And it's the same thing if this was the opposite. If this was flipped around and going up, it would be the same thing, except the change of character, instead of being on the bottom side, instead of breaking the low, we will break the high. All right, let me see. I might have one just to kind of show you guys. Do I have one on the high side? It doesn't look like it. Oh, right here. I was about to say, look like I'm partial to the to some. See, like this right here. All right. So we're making lower lows and lower highs, right? Lower low. Look, breaker structure here. Breaker structure here. Breaker structure there. Then look what happened. Started coming up. Okay. So we started coming up here. So once we started coming up here, and then we beat this last high right here. All right. So now this is where we start looking for our zone. All right. Once we get this, once we beat this low and make this change of character, now it's time to start looking for our zone. Okay. Time to start looking for our zone. Look for our zone somewhere up in here. Once you find your zone. Now remember, what we look for in the zone is, number one, we want to see what? Inefficiency. Hold up. Inefficiency. Inefficiency. Now remember, what's inefficiency? Imbalance. IMB. Inefficient price action, IPA. All right, it's all the same. You know, some people fair value gap. Some people call it fair value gap, FVG. All right, so we look for that. And what inefficiency looks like is, so you have this. Boop, boop. Then you got the long candle. All right. Then you got this. All right. The inefficiency is when you have this gap in between this candle here, the first candle, and this third candle, this area of emptiness right here with no wicks, that is your inefficiency. I'm gonna just put IPA for inefficient price action. All right. So price is going to come back and fill it in. If price is coming, say price is coming down, right? And what you want to see is price come back up and fill it. All right. Fill it right here. All right. That's what you want to see. So once price gets down in here, that's what we want to see coming from here. We want to see that coming from our zone. We want to see that. And like I said, break this structure right here. Or if you find it here, if you find your zone here, you want to see it break this structure. But the same thing is the same at every level. At every level, you're looking for the same thing. This is a repeatable process that we can do, y'all. It's repeatable. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Same thing, right? And look, when you find this one, same thing. Wait for price to come back down into the zone, drop to a lower time frame, look for the same thing. You're looking for, just like we saw it on the big time frame to change the character. Same thing on the lower time frame. Once we get it, boom, take your trade up. All right. You got any questions, Miss B?
No.
All right, cool, cool. All right, let's see. Anything else I need to add? Oh, man, Julius missed it. Man, how you come late to the party? You just missed the meat and the potatoes, man. You missed the gumbo. You missed the main part of the gumbo. Where you at, Jay? All right, so what we gonna do now?
What up? What up?
What's up, man? I just told Miss Beverly, I said, man, you missed the main part of the gumbo, man.
Man, how about when I sent that message, my brother called. So I missed the alert that you was gonna be online, man. And I just looked back in the group and found out you were here. So I just been sitting in front of my computer, like waiting on an alert that never came because I was on the phone.
Oh man, hey, I got some good news for you, brother. This meeting will be reposted because it's being recorded.
Nice.
So you good, man. You good. All right.
I'm definitely gonna check it out, man. Y'all continue on. I just want to make sure I drop in and say hi.
For sure, man. Hope you're having a great and fantastic morning.
Definitely.
For sure.
I'm on mute, let you continue. What's up? Who was that? Miss Beverly with us?
Yeah, that's Miss Beverly with us.
How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Can't complain at all.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Great morning. Blessed and highly favored to be alive. All right.
Exactly.
All right. So
I'm jumping on mute.
All right. So now that we saw that, now that we got our that we know what our market structure is and we know what to look for. Okay. So now we go to the chart. Let's look at this in the live charts. Because man, look, I'm telling you, these been playing out to a T. All right. Your USD got close. All right. But let's look at AUDJPY because this is a trade that I'm currently in right now. All right. And Julius already know, I've been stalking this pair for a few days now. Matter of fact, since I won't say maybe since last week. Maybe since last, Thursday or Friday, whenever that was. But look what we get. All right. So I start on the 4 hour, right? So on the 4 hour, I see views coming up, right? But then actually, I looked at this right here, this range right here. We were coming down here, 1, 2, 3, coming down, boom. Okay, so I'm like, man, and I been saw this right here. Hold on one second. Now, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm starting to doubt what I'm looking at. But I'm gonna just go over what I saw. All right. So what I saw this price range coming down here. Okay. And at the time, I recognized this consolidation area. And I know the price cycle is consolidation, expansion, retracement, and then reversal. All right. So I saw this and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm going to draw this out and then I'm going to wait for it. Well, that's exactly what I did. I drew it out and I waited for it around here. Right. So now we just tapped in and okay. So once it tapped in, remember what I said? That's when we start looking for change of character, right? So let's see. Now, some of them in the live chart, it's not gonna look real. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not gonna look perfect. Put it like that. All right. So check this out. Check out what we got. So on the 30-minute, let me erase this. On the 30-minute, look, we tapped into the zone right here on 30-minute, right? So before we tapped in the zone, this was the last low that it made right here, right? And look what happened. This is our last low. And look, it beat this low right here, correct? Y'all see it? It beat it right here. So this will be our change of character right here. All right. So I can mark that as our change of character. Let me see. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of times I go down to much lower time frames, but the higher the time frame, the better you the more successful you have at the more successful of a chance, the better chance of your trade being successful. You know, you just gotta wait longer. All right. So then once it tapped in, okay, so now remember what I said. Once we get a change of character, now we look for a zone to take a trade from, right? And part of our zone is we look for inefficiency and we look for breaker structure. So change of character is a breaker structure. So we automatically got that. That's the first thing we got. So inefficiency, look, we had inefficiency right here, correct? Y'all see it right here? All right. So look, that's the only place on the 30-minute that we have inefficiency. So, let's see. If I mark this up as our zone right here, boom. Well, what do we have? Inefficiency, breaker structure. We got our inefficiency, and then look what happened. Tap right back into it right here. All right. And what we got? What do we have? Tap right back in it, right there. All right. And if you go way down to the lower time frame, this probably can be considered as a change of character. But quite honestly, on that lower time frame, once you go back to that lower time frame and it tap in and you see it coming back down, you can pretty much get in that trade. Because if not, you're just gonna keep on looking for the same thing over and over, and you're gonna end up not getting in your trade. At some point, you got to get in. All right. At some point, you got to get in your trade. So don't keep on going. All right. So it tapped in again. So now I gotta look for it again. Okay. So then it tapped. Nah, that's why you have a stop loss. That's why we go down to the lower time frame. All right, it tapped in here. Your stop loss could be, see, you tapped in right here. So you put your stop loss above this last high right here, because this high that it just made already respected this. So 9 times out of 10, it's not going to come back up here. And if it does, most likely price is going to keep going up. So that's why you put your stop loss above here. Put it a few pips above. And look, this is not a big space. This is a 1 minute chart. Look at this. This is only 5 pips. So you got a 5 pip stop loss. And look, it never came back. It never came back. So your stop loss was good. Right now, if you had taken that trade from right there, you would be up. And look, it's about to roll, man. It's about to rock and roll. Let's see. If you had taken the trade from there, I'm trying to get a good, all right, down to, all right, so it got all the way down to here. That was 40 something, 43.2. And right now it's right here. You know, it retraced back 36.2. But you just gotta trust your you know, it's all about trusting your analysis. And that's why this is another reason why it's good to back test. This is another reason why it's good to practice. Practice by trading in your demo account. So you can get comfortable with seeing how the price moves. So then when it start pulling back, you're not gonna get scared and get out of the trade, because you know it's pulling back, but you also have confidence to believe that it's not gonna pull all the way back and knock you out and make you lose money. All right. It's all about back testing and practicing. It's about getting better and building confidence in your skills. All right. So, but we saw the same thing, just like we just went over. Look right here, change of character. Look, even on the 5 minute, change of character. So change of character is a breaker structure. So we know we got our breaker structure. Look, imbalance, inefficiency. And look, I want y'all to see this because a lot of people have questions. A lot of times we're going to have 2 areas of inefficiency. We have this top area right here. See, we got this inefficiency here, and we also have this one. We're going to go. Remember, I talked about premium and discount. If I put my Fibonacci on it, watch this. Boom, boom. Okay, so we want to sell from premium. Premium is above 50%, right? So this is 50%. This one is above 50%. We want to sell from premium. So this is the one we want to sell from, not this bottom one. If you sell from this bottom one, guess what? If you were to try to sell from this area of inefficiency right here, because this could be a zone, but look how it got busted. straight through it, right? You always want to sell. Always go to the, like, if it's two lined up like this and price is coming down, I target the higher one because the higher one is premium. All right. And on the other side of that spectrum, if price is going up and we got inefficient stack like this, price going up, then you want to sell from, you want to buy from discount. I'm sorry, not sell. You want to buy from discount. And discount is, huh? You had a question, Miss Beverly?
Oh no, I'm talking to the dog.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I thought you was asking me a question. All right. What about you, Julius? You good? Oh, I think he about to clock in soon. Yeah, he might be about to clock in pretty soon. Yeah, he done already logged off. All right. But yeah, when they stack like that, because a lot of people have that same question. Well, when they stack, when we have two, what do we do? All right. Well, are you selling? Yeah. Okay. So if you're selling, sell from the high one. All right. If you're buying, buy from the low one. Easy, 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 easy like pie. All right. So let's take a look. And this is AUDJPY. Like I said, it's a trade that I'm already in. Was there any liquidity created? No, not necessarily. We got a little trend line liquidity. It's possible that this is going to come back up here at some point. When, we don't know, but possible. Even look, it's creating low side liquidity down here as well. Okay. So we'll just see. But I'm in the sell on this. I'm in a sell currently on this trade. And there's also this right here, AUD USD. It's pretty much doing the same thing. All right. See, we had the bigger zone up here, the price cycle. Remember the price cycle? Consolidation. All right. Then we got retracement out of it. All right. And on that, expansion out of it. I'm sorry. And on that expansion, look what we got. Boom. Inefficient price action right up in here. All right. You got a little small one here. You got some up in here. All right. But you remember premium and discount. You're expecting it to go up into a premium zone. So when you know that when you're expecting it to go up to a premium zone, you have an idea of where your trade will come from. All right. So now that cuts it down to 50%. So now it's just a matter of, okay, is it going here or is it going here? All right. Which one of these premium? And like I said, still, I normally wait for the highest one. Sometimes you're going to be right with that highest one. Sometimes it's going to take that lower one that's in the premium zone. All right. In that premium area. And then look what happened here. All right. It expanded out. As it expanded out, we created inefficient price action. And it also left behind a zone. So now we got an area we can take a trade from. All right. So we wait. Now we just wait. Because this is on the 1 hour. You waiting a while for this one. All right. So you wait. You look at them and you find your zones, and some of them you wait. A lot of times you can go and find these on a smaller time frame. This is just what I prefer. Because I prefer to get in the trade, and I like catching big pips. All right. I like y'all, man. Y'all seen some of the pips I be catching. 215, 100 and something. The minimum pips I like to catch is 50. All right, 50 pips. And 50 pips is real good. That's real good. You know? And then expansion. And then we got another little consolidation right here. It also created liquidity over the top. And then look what happened. Came up, started taking out all the inefficiency areas. And as it was taking out inefficiency, look, it even created more. So the market is always creating opportunities. And then look what happened right here. Came back into our zone. Back into the zone. All right. On the 1 hour, back into the zone. And then look, change of character. Right here. Came down, change of character. That's our breaker structure. All right. So now we look for a zone to take from. What is part of our zone? Inefficient price action. Where's the inefficient price action? Right here. I know you see it. Look at this gap. I know. Wait, hold on. I put the wrong thing on. Right up in here. Boom. See that gap in this white candle? And look what happened. It wicked it. Boom. This is our entry. This is our trade entry. Let's go down to the lower time frame. Where it wicked it at? Right here. Wait, no. Hold on a second. Now I'm lost. Red. Looking for the red. All right, the red circle right there. Right here. This is our trade entry. This is our trade entry right here. Right here. And if you missed it, guess what? It's all good. Because look, it came back. It came back and tipped your zone again right here. So this could have been your entry right here. Right here. This another entry. Boom. Wick entry. All right. Wick entry. Boom. Look, came back again. Check this out. This time here, look what happened. Let me show you what happened this time. This time he created liquidity down here on the bottom side. All right. Liquidity. Let me get my stuff decent and in order. All right. So look, this time we created liquidity. You could say it broke this, broke these lows right here, broke these two lows right here, came back, boom. Look, hit the zone. Look, imbalance right here. See between these two wicks? Look, boom, tipped it again. You got another entry right here. Man, there's opportunities all over the place, y'all. All over the place. Let's see, you might even have something right here. Let's see, change the character here. Over here. Came down, came back up. No, it's not really nothing. You don't really see too much going on right here. All right. But it did come back. It did come back. All right. But what it did over here, created another zone. All right. This is our another consolidation zone. Because look at this. Check this out. Hold on. Right here, consolidation zone. Look what's happening. Back in right here. Back in right here. Y'all see what I'm saying? Look, liquidity came back, took it out. Consolidation, expansion. Look, all this imbalance. All this imbalance. All you need IPA, FVG, fair value gap, inefficient price action. Call it whatever you want. It's all the same. It all means the same. Expansion. All right. It expanded down to here, created liquidity, came back, took out liquidity, took out liquidity, filled in gaps, boom, right there. All right, wicked it. Wicked it. Look, it's coming down. Coming down. Coming down. Look what we getting. Look what we getting. All right. See how I beat this low right here? It could come back up in here somewhere, perhaps. Let's see. Remember, sell from where? Premium. All right. So it could come back up to here somewhere in premium, or it could just keep going. But look at your pips, man. Anywhere above premium from here, 57 to 63. That's 6 pips. That's 6 pips. You could deal with a 6 pip stop loss. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, right? But 9 times out of 10, what may happen is it's going to come down and break this change of character. It's going to make a nice little move, come down, and then come all the way back up and then drop. All right. You know, you just have to be a little extra patient for that one. But there's smaller moves within here. All right. But this is a 3-minute move. We're not trading, we're not taking these little, because this is small pips. Like I said, from here to here is only 6 pips. All right. People that scalp, yeah, but you be scalping all day long. And then you got to realize when you scalping, they're taking commission out and spread and all that, man. You got to account for all that. So this not even worth scalping. You know, that's why it's important to be patient. All right. So, but yeah, this is another opportunity right here. Another opportunity right up in there. All right. So let's see what else we got. And remember, it all starts with market structure. Remember, it all starts with market structure. Trade in the direction that your market structure is going. Now, this right here, what me personally, it probably would throw me off, but then I'll be like, all right, so this pretty much broke this low right here. Over here, it broke this low. We can pretty much call this a breaker structure right here. Okay. Because the market was going up right there. All right. Then it created a high up here. Well, actually, this could be a change of character. I'm sorry. Change of character. And remember, change of character and breaker structure is literally the same thing. One just signified potential reversal. All right. So we can call this change of character. Now, this low hasn't been beat yet, but at the same token, this high hasn't been beat. So most likely, well, I'm saying consolidation, but that's a big area of consolidation. All right. But it might just do that. This also could be, if you know anything about a head and shoulder, this also could potentially be a head and shoulder pattern. All right. You get where you get something that looks almost like this. Head and shoulder. And we don't talk about head and shoulders that often because we don't trade patterns like that. But I'm gonna just show y'all what a head and shoulder gonna look like. Something like that. And then boom. All right. Head and shoulder. It's like 3 pyramids. You got your shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. All right. Something similar to that. And when you look at head and shoulder patterns long enough, you can see them a whole lot better, even the ones that are difficult to see. All right. They come in different forms. They all don't look the same. All head and shoulder patterns don't look the same. All right. But I can almost see it put head and shoulder pattern up in there. Okay. But that's what's going to happen. You know, you just got to get used to getting your eyes in the charts, on the charts, and familiarizing yourself with these. Now, like I said, I don't trade head and shoulder patterns. I don't trade chart patterns. I look for my smart money patterns. I look for my price cycle. I look for I look for market structure, right? See what's going on and then trade accordingly. All right. It's simple, y'all. Trading is not hard, but you just have to invest the time in to learn it. All right. This is EuroCAD. EuroCAD. I've been waiting for EuroCAD to come up here. Didn't do it. As you can see, we do have a change of character right here. All right. We could call this liquidity right here, trend line liquidity right up in from here to here. All right. So we had some liquidity down here that was created. Let me see. All right. So we got some little liquidity right there. All right. As you can see, we did get our change of character here. All right. Look, we got another breaker structure right here. So let's erase some of this right quick. All right. Because I want to show y'all we have something that could be a trade opportunity right here. But we got to see how price respond when it comes back to it. So look at what we have. We have consolidation zone right here, right? Remember the price cycle, consolidation zone. And then we get what? Expansion. This is our expansion coming out. Right? This our zone. This is our expansion coming out. So coming out, we have coming out on the expansion. Remember, we have an efficient price action, which we have here, and it leaves behind our zone. So now this is a 4-hour chart, but we just going to get your eyes used to seeing this. So this could be our zone right here. Now we're not taking trades off of 4-hour zones. It's entirely too big. Once again, this is just to get your eyes used to seeing this. All right. So we have consolidation zone here. Let me mark it so y'all don't get confused. So we got consolidation. Put it at the top. All right. So, and this is our zone that we found inside of the consolidation right here. I'm gonna put supply zone. And I'm gonna put it inside of the box. All right. So we got consolidation. All right. Inefficient price action. I'm gonna mark our inefficient price action. I want to mark it right here, this gap. Right there. Let's see. I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna turn you to black. All right. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna keep you white, but I'm gonna make you opaque. Boom. And I'm gonna change the color on you to, oh wait, hold on. Change this color to yellow. All right. And we're gonna label you as well. Inefficient price action. IENT. My mind goes faster than my hands at times. Sometimes I'm thinking faster than I can type. Okay. So we have one, consolidation. All right. We have expansion with inefficient price action and a zone, supply zone. So now with this one, we wait for a retracement back into supply. All right. So we waiting on this right here. We're waiting on this to come back in here. All right. Now it's probably, hold on a second. It's probably gonna play around a bit. A lot of times, like I said, it don't come directly back. It could play around a little bit. And then we get our boom, our fill up in here. All right. Now, once we get in there, notice we're on the 4 hour. Once we get in this zone, you stay on the 4 hour. All right. You stay on the 4 hour until we get in the zone. Once we get in the zone, that's when you go to the lower time frame. Don't do it before because it'll trip you up. All right. Don't do it before. Wait till we get back in the zone. Once it gets in the zone, go down, see what it looks like on the 1 hour. All right. And you can even refine this zone. Look, see, you can move it up to, oh, wrong one, wrong zone. I want to refine this zone here. There we go, right there. All right. And we go move you up some. Boom. Matter of fact, we can move you to there. To there. All right. There. And we can move you here to there. All right. See how we refine that? Because look, on a smaller time frame, there's no inefficient price action. All this is balanced out. See these wicks, look down, up, they meet. They all meet. They all meet, or they all balanced out. So now we have a sharper target. Now we have a more clearly defined target. All right. So then when you're on the 4 hour and you see it come back in, that's when you drop down. Okay. See what it looks like on the 1 hour. All right. Then you can go to the 15-minute chart. All right. So 15-minute, we could leave it right there because we can see on 15-minute, we have imbalance from here to down here. All right. So we can leave it there. We good. Then once it gets in here inside, remember what we want to look at. We want to see, oh shucks, what's going on? All right, let's look at, once it gets inside, then you want to see something like this going on. Something like, boop. You want to see go up in there. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and then come down. Boom. Come up probably to the thing, and then boom. All right. So once it gets in there, you want to see, all right, you change a character. Same thing you want to see on the big time frame. All right. That's you change the character. Then you want to see your, all right. So once you get this change of character, that's when you look for your zone. And when you start looking for your zone, you find your zone right there. Then you just wait for price to come back up like this. Tap it. Put your stop loss somewhere above here. Boom. It's a small stop loss. That's why we go down to a lower time frame. It's going to give you a smaller stop loss. So now you can get in this trade comfortably, knowing that, man, my stop loss is small right here. And even if it hit it and go deeper, okay, now I just got to look for something up here. My stop loss is small, so I didn't lose a whole lot of money. All right. And just like that, man. You got it, Miss B?
I'm getting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna repost it in the group so you can check it out.
Okay.
I will repost it. Let me see what AUDJPY is doing. Still playing around, man. I hope this thing stop playing and just drop already. Shoot, it's playing around a little too much for me. A little too much. I've been expecting this thing to fall. It's not a lot of volume. Well, this is 5 minutes, but still, it's not a lot of volume. I don't know what's going on with AUDJPY. Let me see something right quick. Forex Factory. I might have to leave AUDJPY alone for a little while. Okay, we got USD pairs. We got news at 9 in about 45 minutes, a little less than that. So let's look at AUD see what it's doing. All right. Look like it's about ready to come now. Or, well, 5-minute consolidation. 15. I think this gonna come now. Oh, you know what, Miss Beverly? I think this gonna drop at 9 o'clock with the red folders. AUD.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna drop. Let me see something. ISM manufacturing, the forecast 50, previous 50.9. Huh. I'm calling out these numbers, don't know what they mean. I need to get good at fundamental analysis too. I'm gonna have to give it my partner Nick on that one. He's real good with fundamentals, man. You get fundamentals. I pretty much got the technical side. Well, see that fundamental side. You get both sides, man. You be unstoppable.
All right.
Man, you might not lose a trade if you get good with both fundamental and technicals. I'm clueless when it comes to fundamental. And look, I'm not afraid to say it. Not at all. I know I have my weaknesses. All right. So that's AUD USD. I'm gonna see if this one drop. I might. Let me see. Let's go to a smaller time frame. What's the pips look like? 57. Right now it's at 54. It's less than 10 pips. I might take this in my other account. Let me see something. Let me see. I'm gonna take it with a small stop loss. That's AUD USD. Open chart. I'm gonna take it with a small stop loss. I think it's gonna drop. I think it's just waiting for that news. And if I go to a 3-minute chart, you can see it broke this low right here. Now, the only thing is these highs are equal. We know that's liquidity sitting above equal highs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible it could take out liquidity, then drop. Am I willing to eat 10 pips? No, not even eat 10 pips. Well, am I willing to eat 10 pips? In case it go up and hit my stop. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna play it safe. I'd rather miss a trade than lose a trade. All right. I don't want to be too scared. But you know what? Nah. Capital preservation. Capital preservation. All right. So, but I do think this is about to come down. I really do. It didn't beat this high. It didn't beat this, definitely. So yeah, I think it's gonna come down. You know what? I'm gonna get in it. If I lose it, I lose it. I ain't tripping. My stop loss is gonna be pretty tight anyway, so I'm not worried about it. So that is a 0.0. You all right? I'm in AUD USD sell. Where did I have it going to? 0.632. All right. 3.2. Put my stop loss at, let me see. This is 51.63. I want to say 6465. I think I'll be good right there. 6465. I mean, it's further away than I want it to be. But I think it'll be, I think 6465, 0.6465 is good. All right. All right. So now I'm in. So let's see. Catching this one live, Miss B boy. If this is a good one.
Yeah.
Man, look. Oh, I gotta call. I may gotta make a phone call at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, make a phone call. So we good. We good. We'll be done by then. All right. Let's look through the charts and see what else we got. I think I had a couple more setups. EuroCAD. Oh, this is the one we just did a thing on. Look, I had this one coming from a zone on it was 15-minute, playing around, Euro GBP, playing around. This one here, I've been waiting for this to come back up, take out this liquidity. Ain't done it yet. Ain't done it yet. I might have to do I might have to reanalyze it. Look like I'm missing some opportunities up in here. I'm missing some I might have a buy opportunity up to the zone. I'll have to see. I'll take a look at it. But it's pretty much consolidating. So I have a hard time trusting consolidation because you don't know what side they're gonna break out on. All right. Euro USD. Nothing worth noting. This right here, still same thing. Consolidation. I mean, liquidity building up. I missed this trade opportunity right here. I missed this one. Waiting for it to come back here. Still building up liquidity on the bottom side. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop down to it and take out all that liquidity and come back up. It will. Look at it. Look, we got our imbalance right here to our zone. It's gonna do it. It just went. All right. GBP CAD. Look at that. Boom. Found our zone inside the zone. And look, it's taking its sweet time, but it's going up. All right. GBP JPY. All right. This look like it might be coming down a little bit. It's probably gonna come down maybe to fill in this imbalance right here. Fill in this imbalance. Let's see. All right, fill that in right there and then probably go back up. The structure look like it's up. Yeah, market structure going up on this one. So unless it's a reversal, I can see it coming down to fill the imbalance and then go back up. All right. GU. Look at GU. Look what it did, Miss B. In the zone, came back. Consolidation here. Expansion. Retracement back down into the zone on the 1 hour. Let's see, 15-minute. Need some of the small candles, man. I mean, but it did what we wanted it to do. It did exactly what we wanted to do. Come into our zone. Let's see. See, if we was waiting for change of character down here, it would have came probably at this wick right here. At this wick, let's see. Let's see if we can find it. All right. So it would have came right here. Change the character there. So once we get a change of character, then we look for our zone right here. Our zone somewhere. This look like it right here. Zone right there. To down there. Boom, wicked it right there. And it's our trade entry. Right there. Change you. This was our entry right here on these little small candles. Let me see how many pips that is. Approximately all the way to the top up here. 101 pips over 12 hours and 20 minutes. Not bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But you see how it's not perfectly accurate, Miss B, but see how accurate it can be? Like, man. Look, this went back in tower zone right here. This could be on NAS 100. Look like a mate put the sell entry. Potential sell entry. All right. NZDJPY. All right. Look like this might be going up. Or up to a higher zone up there. US 30. US 30, one of my favorites. Look like we might be ready to come down a little bit. All right. There's the CAD, you have the Chef, USD CHF. Now, see, I thought this was going to come down. Let me see. What did I see on here? Oh, okay. This was from last week. I was expecting this because market structure was coming down right here. So I was expecting it to come to the zone and then continue down, but it came up and created liquidity. But there was no trade opportunity. There was no entry there anyway. So even though it broke through, this wasn't a trade that we would have gotten in. We wouldn't have.
Okay.
Yeah. Even because it broke clean through it. There was nothing that showed us an entry nowhere in here. All right. Now it might have a buy entry. All right, because we got a little consolidation zone here. Tapped it. We got a little small zone here, but it tapped this consolidation zone. We got expansion. Maybe it could come down here. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't trade this USD CHF anyway. JPY and gold. All right. And seeing on the stock market side, I haven't been doing too much with the stocks lately. Google, GoPro. I miss a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones. I miss earnings on, I think it was Ford or Google. No, it wasn't Ford. I think I'm as far as options go, I'm gonna dive a little deeper into it before I get back into options. I think I'm gonna dive a little deeper into options. All right. Yeah, Miss B, that's about it. Just wanted to go over that with you. And if you don't have any questions, I will repost. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming on. If y'all have any questions at all, please post them in the group and I will answer them. All right. Thank you guys. Let me stop.